And finally, we go now to our
European
correspondent.
Thank you, John, for using words I can cut together and make it look like you actually introduced me. Buongiorno, herzlich willkommen, and welcome to SGN Europe. I'm Giuliano Lenz, the European Correspondent for SGN. It's been 5 weeks now since the very first episode of SGN aired with John Krasinski. And to the world of news, upside down, broke the internet, broke YouTube and made people go crazy for good news. By now, people don't even wait for a Rowling or a Simmons when they hear the initials JK. You know, JK Rowling, JK Simmons. You know, you get it. And the statistics clearly show a massive increase for some good news on Google. Which can only mean two things really. The world is loving SGN and desperately needed some good news, and that the teams of the other late night shows are trying to figure out how Jack Ryan suddenly became the most anticipated host just after a few episodes. I love you all. Just saying, John's nailing it. So it's fair to say that people watching and wanting more good news is great news. It's been now almost 3 months since the first lockdowns were put in place in Europe. People stopped traveling by car or taking flights. That had a massive impact on pollution. Nature is taking a deep breath of fresh air, and so can you. Just step on your balcony, your front door or your garden and take a deep breath of unpolluted fresh air. Alright, weather's terrible. Anyway, we came here to show you that there's 23 airplanes parked behind me. That's a retired military airfield. I'm not sure if you say retired, but anyway, they're not up in the air polluting the sky due to the whole situation in the world. Now that's some good news. Oh, and also, it's become a wonderful attraction for some kids and families that are taking pictures with those airplanes parked behind me. Wow, that correspondent dressed up nice for the occasion. While John Krasinski is Robert De Niro, Brad Pitt and Ryan Reynolds as weathermen, we have our own European weather expert. Viva! Thank you, Viva. You're gonna get a nice treat for that. To everyone watching, thank you for all the positive feedback from last episode. Do message me directly or use the hashtag SGNEurope to share some good news from your local area, anywhere in Europe. I'm Giuliano Lenz, and now back to John Krasinski, you good-looking son of a gun.